Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. My name is Leslie Madsen-Brooks. I live here in Boise. I am straight, married, a mother, and a history professor. We've been hearing a lot in this room in the past few days about how if Idaho bans discrimination against LGBT people, we'll be starting down a slippery slope that leads towards some kind of physical and cultural hellscape. Let me tell you a different story. 40 years ago, I was born into and subsequently raised in a respectable middle-class neighborhood where at least 25% of the homes in my street were occupied by gays or lesbians. It was a vibrant neighborhood, full of families with children who went to the nation's best colleges and universities. Today, the neighborhood appears to be more than a third, if not half, LGBT. And it is full of professionals and business owners, some of whom own and run restaurants and shops in the community. In large part due to the care of these professionals and their families, the neighborhood remains beautiful and prosperous. The already aged house my parents bought for $28,000 in 1969 is now worth approximately $1.5 million. The large windows of these beautiful homes are often uncovered. We can see right through them into the backyards where dogs romp and children play. It feels safe, this transparency. Here, however, my colleagues and students tell me of living in fear, quietly behind closed doors, hiding their identities. The few LGBT couples I have identified in my neighborhood, I have noticed, tend to keep their blinds and curtains closed and rarely appear together in the front yard. There's an opacity that suggests fear. In my neighborhood, I live near Boise's LDS Temple. I feel as if I have time traveled to a decade before I was born. And I say this as a history professor. Idaho cannot rightfully take pride in being thus different from many states. Denying a group of people their human or civil rights because of an immutable characteristic is shameful. It doesn't just affect their lives, it affects my life, my neighborhood life, my community, my family. It affects my son. He's 9, and he has not yet expressed his sexual orientation. However, I'm so relieved he was not here in the last 2 days to hear the words of hate emanating from this podium earlier in the testimony. It is my greatest wish that he and his friends grow up without that kind of hate and fear and the violence it engenders.
About 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. I will stand for questions.
Are there questions? Thank you.
Thank you.